The coolest first cars that you can actually afford. Alright, listen up. You want to drive something cool, something that'll get you noticed, something that says, yeah, I've arrived, but without your insurance company laughing in your face and falling off their chairs while they're at it. Well, you know what? I got you. I'm about to drop the ultimate list of street cred machines for every budget, from 2K beaters up to 15K dream machines. We're talking BMWs, Porsches, hot hatches, even an Italian supercar. Oh yeah, you heard me right. Stick around because there are also one or two secret hacks in here that'll let you get into cars you thought were totally out of reach. Let's go.
An absolute must-read for anyone dreaming of making cars their career. Packed with insight, industry secrets, and no-nonsense advice.
Under Group 5 insurance, start cheap but still look cool. First up, the Ford Ka. Say something like the Grand Prix edition. It's small, but it's different. Racing stripes, alloy wheels, a 1.2 litre engine, it feels nippy, and insurance at just Group 3e? That is stupidly cheap to run, and it doesn't look boring. Late 2000s models, say 2009 to 2010, can be had for well under £2,000. Now here's a secret hack for you. Bet you thought a Mini Cooper would be impossible to insure for you. Well, think again. The mid-2010s Mini Clubvan, yeah, this is the van version of the Mini Clubman. Have you ever heard of this? No, me neither. The Mini Clubvan. Well, it sits in insurance groups 2E or 3E, so it is cheaper to insure than a regular Mini Cooper. It's got the looks, the style, the handling. It's a diesel, so it'll go far and cost you next to nothing. And space in the back. This is perfect for, say, aspiring band members who need to lug gear around while still looking rockstar cool, or camping trips, or, you know, having a lot of comfy space in the back, if you catch my drift. Expect to pay £4,000 to £7,000 for one, but trust me, this is an undercover gem. Or how about some Euro chic? The Fiat 500. Late 2000s, this is just Group 5 insurance and it costs from £1,000 to £3,000. It's cheap, it's stylish, it'll fit anywhere, it's cuddly, and let's be honest, it's got that retro cool factor that'll win you friends anywhere you go. A little newer, but these are still affordable when it comes to insurance. Want to look serious without breaking the bank? Check out the Toyota Aygo X. Bit of a tougher stance, mini SUV vibes, and at 14K it is one of the cheapest nearly new, say, year-old cars that still looks the part, but if you're, say, under 21, you could still actually afford to insure in your own name. Or how about this? Grab a 2010s Kia Picanto, but do it in a wild color. Think neon green, bright red, electric blue, tango orange, something like that, because let's be honest, cars in boring grey just aren't impressing anyone. Spend up to £5,000 for something that's smart looking, reliable, cheap on insurance and fuel. Moving up to insurance Group 10, more power, more swagger. Now we're talking Alfa Romeo Mito. Early 2010 models up to £3,000. Stylish Italian hatchback, proper character. This is not your average first car, that's for sure. Want something way different? How about a pickup truck, mate? An early 2010s Ford Ranger. £10,000 to £15,000 makes you look rugged, adventurous, and make you look like you just came back from an off-road expedition in the outback, even if you actually just popped to Tesco's for some biscuits. The best hot hatch on a budget, bar none, I reckon right now, Suzuki Swift Sport. Early to mid 2010 models, you can get them from £6,000 to £8,000. It's quick, it's light, it's proper fun to check around, but still cheap on insurance compared to most warm hatches out there.
Not just a guide, but a masterclass in turning your passion for cars into a viable career. Entertaining, eye-opening, and packed with hard-earned wisdom.
Now, if you're technically not the main driver, but you kind of are, we're not saying that you should actually just drive on your parents' insurance. No, you should build up your own insurance. But let's say they want to buy a car that they might occasionally let you drive, say always, wink wink. Well, how about these cars for under £2,000? Check out the first generation Audi TT, iconic Bauhaus styling. It's a future classic, it's already collectible, the cool factor is through the roof, snap it up while you still can. BMW E46 Generation 3 Series. Ideally you need a straight 6, but for insurance purposes you probably need to get a 318, but make sure you get a coupe or a cabriolet, debadge it, nobody will know what it is, and you've got instant street cred with the second coolest 3 Series ever made by BMW, the OG E30 being the coolest of course. Mini Cooper or Cooper S because now we can, because your parents are insuring it, right? This is still iconic. It's still huge fun to drive. Get one with bonnet stripes and drive it like you think you're in the Italian Job heist. For under £5,000, yep, there's some amazing cars out there. The Abarth 500 Pocket Rocket. Tight body hugging Recaro seats. It's properly loud. It is insane fun. Get them while they're still legal. BMW Z4, a proper German sports car. It's got a soft top for the cool factor, and you know what? It's got that Pierce Brosnan era Bond vibe thing going on. The Honda Civic Type R, the FN2. This is one of my very favorite Type Rs because it looks amazing. It looks like it's from outer space. It is a space pod meets a road rocket. Or should that be pod racer? Jaguar XK8L, behave. Proper British but mush, this one. Grand Tourer or muscle car, depends how you drive it. Future classic, that's for sure. Class on a budget, I'll tell you what. Ooh, it's good to be bad. Mazda MX-5 rear-wheel drive, the perfect balance. This is one of the best driver's cars out there. It is the world's best-selling roadster. It's the car every enthusiast should start out with to learn the basics of good old front-engine rear-wheel drive dynamics. How about mid-engine though? The Porsche Boxster, early 2000s models. Yes, I'm talking Porsche. Will it be immaculate? No. Will it be cheap to run? No. Will you care? Also no. It's a Porsche. You have a Porsche. Or how about a Boxster looky-likey? The 2000s Toyota MR2. Yeah, it looks like a mini Japanese Boxster, but it's way more reliable. It still turns heads, and it's a lot of fun, trust me. Or for under £4,000, how about a Volkswagen Golf GTI? There are plenty out there for this money, but get the Gen 5. That's a 2003 to 2008. It's more fun, it's more higher regarded than the ones that came after it. But if you want proper exclusivity when it comes to the Golf, try the Golf R32 with the 3.2 liter V6. Sounds epic. It's kind of like a mini Mitsubishi Evo street racing thug. It's rare, but they're out there, and they're still incredible value. £5,000 to £10,000 serious performance starts here. This is where you get fast fun and still have something that's relatively cheap to run. How about the BMW M135i compact rear-wheel drive turbocharged rocket? Forget boring hot hatches. This thing packs 320 brake horsepower into a hatchback-sized body. It's subtle, but it's deadly. You'll find early 2010 examples from £8,000 to £10,000. The Ford Fiesta ST 2013 to 2017, possibly the pocket hot hatch of recent times. It feels like a rally car for the road, insane grip, sharp steering, 0 to 60 in under 7 seconds, seriously good fun, loads around for £7,000 to £9,000, and they don't get much better at this money. Honda S2000, one of my favorite roadsters of all time, a proper driver's car, 9,000 RPM with the VTEC screaming on the red line. You might just squeeze into one of these for under £10,000, but trust me, it'll be worth every penny. Toyota GT86, if you've ever dreamed of being an initial D, this is the car you should get. Rear-wheel drive. It's designed for drifting and lightweight handling perfection. From £8,000 to £10,000 for an early 2010s car, this is pure driving fun. I'll vouch for that. I've driven loads. They always put a smile on my face. Subaru Impreza WRX, early 2000s, the rally legend. Come on. And that distinctive boxer engine growl, the all-wheel drive grip, 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds, 8 to 10,000 will get you one of these cars. It's an icon. They're great to drive, but you know what? What's your fuel bills? 10 to 15,000 pounds, the dream cars. All right, this is where we go big or we go home. These are the cars that will make you an instant legend. And straight in with my personal top choice in this sector, the BMW E46, but not any one, the M3. Forget everything else, this is the one. 3.2 litre straight six rear-wheel drive, a proper manual gearbox, and of course, the last of the naturally aspirated proper BMW M3 cars. Finding a good one for under 15k is getting harder, but if you get one, it's not just a car, it's an investment. Honda Integra Type R DC5, super rare, super desirable, one of the greatest front-wheel drive cars ever built, certainly of its era. If you see one of these for sale, just buy it. Porsche 911, the 996 generation. Yeah, people moan about the fried egg headlights, but you know what? It's still a 911. Flat 6 power, rear engine balance, Porsche badge. Porsche badge, did you hear me? You'll own an actual Porsche 911. End of discussion. Volkswagen Golf GTI again, yeah, but you know what? This is the Mark 7. This is when they got good again. Possibly the best all-round hot hatch ever. It's fast, it's practical, and under 15K will get you a really nice example. So how about a supercar for this money and an Italian supercar for this money? Well, kinda. There's actually a choice of the sensational and sexy V8 powered Maserati Gran Turismo models out there in the market right now for this money. I have always adored this car, and I tell you what, it is a constant hit with the ladies, that's for sure. But you know what? It would help if you know how to work on this yourself and how to fix it on the budget, because it will need constant fixing and there will be regular warning lights popping up on the dashboard. But the sound of that engine, the lure of that shape, the class of that Italian style, it just can't be beat. You'll break down a lot, but you know what? You look really good standing by the side of the road next to this thing. It is an absolute bargain at this money. So there you have it, from insurance busting first car bargains to full on dream machines. Every single one of these will make you look like an absolute legend. Which one are you gonna pick? Let me know in the comments. Or have I missed a car or two? Maybe more? Tell you what, tell me in the comments. And don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe on your way out.
Reading this feels like getting insider tips over a coffee with a veteran car journalist. Entertaining, educational, and full of golden advice.
Shout out time, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, if you enjoy my content, why not get involved? Buy me a coffee. You can do that at either of these links. Or if you're watching on YouTube, buy me a thanks or take out a membership. It all helps. It really does.